Thanks for tuning in again this week, you guys. So we are now headed into almost a new year. Are you guys ready? So we are too here at LBIngenuity. We're really excited. We have gotten a lot of our marketing planning out of the way, and we have scheduled some strategic planning sessions with some clients for 2023 for 3 to 5 year plans out. But we are really excited. And being that this is the last gift sequence on Tip Tuesday for a little bit, and we're heading into the new year, I thought it was still great and needed that we should revisit employee gifting, because in the new year time, what happens is people are not only assessing their personal goals at the new year, they're also assessing their professional goals. And a lot of times what happens is even people who have been at organizations like 20 plus years, if they've had a really bad last 12 months, when they come into the new year, that determines sometimes if they're going to leave an organization. So that's when you'll see typically is more of a mass exodus after a couple of rough years at the beginning of Q1. And when you start seeing that trend and HR starts seeing that trend, then you know that there's an issue. So to avoid that and to keep employees engaged and feel supported and appreciated throughout the year, and let them know that they have a voice in an organization, it's always great to have an employee appreciation gifting program. Doesn't have to be expensive, just has to be smart. You've heard me say that before. So I was also trying to think, we all have worked in corporate for some years. And one of the things that I feel like can be improved upon is to have more gifts that seem more thoughtful, and I've done this before myself, so I'm not slighting anybody that does, but like how you're in an organization and you have a lot of employees to buy for, and it's just easy just to get a gift card, and everybody gets the same amount of gift card, and you just give the gift card and that's it, and boom, it's done. It's easy to send and X, Y, and Z. But I really want to challenge employers, especially in the next year or two, to create or put a little bit more thoughtfulness behind some of these gifts, because it really does move the needle, and it makes employees feel valued. And we know now, like we're in all of the having the staffing challenges here in senior health care, you can't afford to lose an employee. Your employees are your best asset and your most expensive asset right now. So again, another thing to keep in mind is your marketing, making your marketing plan for 2023. So in an effort to find some things that were a little bit unique and different, rather than just a gift card, I love giving and receiving experiential gifts. Do y'all do those? So these work really great with friends and family, especially when you know what their hobbies are, you know what their interests are, it's a little bit more challenging from a company perspective because you have such a diverse team and diverse interests and varied hobbies. So you don't necessarily want to send Sally, who's a baker, and doesn't really care about sports, to a Cubs game or vice versa. So I was trying to find some options for this, and Ticketmaster, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I have, over the past maybe year and a half, they've really expanded the types of events you can buy tickets for on there. So it used to be like live sporting events, live concerts. They have all sorts of things now. They have online cooking classes. They have live events. They have all these different types of events. Any event you can think of now, they're selling tickets for. So they also have a corporate gift card. So you can go onto their site and you can sign up and send all of your employees a card worth X amount of dollars. And they can either get it in two formats, an e-format, which is great, and also a hard copy format that you can actually mail in the mail and put a little handwritten note in there for, the future of the new year. New Year's gifts are great too for employees because they don't see it coming necessarily. And you can do a twofer and do a smaller holiday gift and then a bigger one for the new year, or you can just simply just do one around the New Year time. And it's just a great opportunity, again, to express your gratitude and let them know that their hard work throughout the year does not go unnoticed. And especially to not just senior care specifically, but in startup organizations. So when you work at a startup, we all know it's all hands on deck, and you're doing a lot of things and going over and beyond to build a brand. It takes a lot of work, and a lot of times startups, and of course they can't offer some of the bells and whistles that an established brand could give, such as maybe like matching 401ks and things like this. That's why it's really important, especially startups, to keep their employees engaged throughout the year, because they're in a short lead time too when they're in the commercialization process, and they want to get the most traction most quickly. And employee incentives and ways to increase employee morale throughout the year is really important to do that. So if you are interested in creating an employee gifting program in 2023, we are baking these in, by the way, to our clients' marketing planning meetings. And we're going to put it into the whole, one extension of the whole marketing plan. And we'll bake it into the budget because we think it's really, really important, especially now when hiring is really been challenging over the past 12 months. And employee retention is at all-time low. So I hope you enjoyed this. These are blue light blocking glasses, and they're supposed to do a lot of great things, from helping with eye strain to helping with sleep and insomnia, to reducing headaches, a lot of great things. And this would be an interesting, unique employee gift throughout the year. And they're only like under $30. Actually, there's a link on Amazon that I'll throw down below to these two, where you can pick your own frame. I have been testing this. I wanted to experiment with these the past week, and I have. And what I can tell so far is that my eye strain is reduced and my eyes are less dry if I wear these all day at the end of the day. And I do think a couple of nights, I think it helped me wind down more quickly, but I still need a little bit more data and a couple more weeks of wearing this before I can do the full review, but stay tuned on that. But this is a unique, employees are asking for health and wellness and well-being gifts. This is a great one under $30. So I'll report back in on those next week, but really interesting idea for a gift this year for your employees. Now, if you have any gift ideas that you want to share for us as we go into the new year, please drop your comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And until the next time, I will see you next week in 2023. Have a really safe and wonderful New Year's Eve celebration. Stay healthy out there, and I will see you next week.